My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Scorpios. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 12 red roses as a token of my love and appreciation for y'all for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly, so thank you so much for your love and devotion towards my channel and myself. So this 5 card love reading includes the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. Then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you, and then a Favole card, and then one from the Tarot Interdit Vampirier, or French Tarot deck. But let's look at card number 1, which is you. 6 of Swords. You could have Aquarius, Libra, or even Gemini in your star chart, or this could even be taking place during Gemini season where we're currently in. Now, the 6 of Swords has 2 meanings. Either it's you and your companion, spouse, lover, that's taking off on your honeymoon, going on courtship dates, taking off in a certain direction, maybe, relocating, to a different area, whatever, again, take it how it resonates. But it could also be you leaving a situation as well. So, depending on if you're single or in a relationship, that's, the 2 different types of meanings, of this card. So hypothetically, if you're single, you could also be, entering into a courtship phase, heading off towards a different location, or it could be, that you're leaving a relationship. But either way, take it how it resonates. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of getting the sense of divorce and breakup, but we'll have to verify that with all the other cards before I can actually say more about it. But either way, okay, there's definite movement in this current situation for you. Let's see who the other person is. Page of Cups, fellow water sign. It could be maybe a Scorpio or maybe Cancer or Pisces for that matter. Yeah, the thing is the Page of Cups is a daydreamy kind of card. It's a little idea child. It's a tiny little seed that needs to be planted and stuff like that. But the problem is daydreams are technically just illusions before, you put time and effort and are able to turn it into a realistic goal and expectation or outcome. So, I mean, maybe, it's like this person had a daydream about you and the other person, together saying, oh, yes, I just remember in the story, in this fiction story that, well, we were meant to be together and everything is just going to work out. And then, you're just kind of thinking, this person is just kind of a little bit of coconuts right now. They're just kind of like, that's why you probably, wanted to leave this because maybe they put unhealthy expectations on you. And then, you pretty much just thought, you know what, I'm just going to have to take off. This person is just a little too much for their own, personal, fictitious, mindset about relationships and stuff like that. However, the thing is, it could also be that you both you are meant to be together. This could be you and the Page of Cups person, whoever it may be. Or either way, it's like, it could also be, if you're in a single position, it could also be your own personal intuition and your own senses of actually maybe to find some kind of daydreamy, idea or relationship as well. So this could also be you taking off and just trying to find some kind of daydream in this world. Well, let's see what the relationship is or could be. 4 of Wands. Okay, happy home, happy earth, happy family. You could definitely, be getting married to this person, engaged, proposition, any kind of commitment. But, it's like either, it's like you're going to be heading towards happy home, happy earth, happy family. Or it could also be, heading off towards confident city for yourself as well. Because next to 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands is about feeling happy home, happy earth, happy family within your own body and your own flesh, of thinking, okay, it's like I don't need to be with anybody right now. I can just take off on my own, and I just want to be in a life of confidence and just saying that everything is going to be okay and stuff like that. But it could also be how, your daydream could eventually come true and become this beautiful happy home, happy hearth, happy family as well. So again, take this reading how it resonates, because in the past, 9 of Cups, and this is all about fulfillment. Now, you could currently have been with this person that gave you fulfillment and then it turned into a nightmare, or you could have met this person that gave you fulfillment and it actually resulted in a happy home, happy earth, happy family as well. But it could also be your own personal well-being, that you also take excellent good care of yourself, and you pretty much just think, I'm just down with the drama of unnecessary, fiction stories of romance and stuff like that, and I'm okay with being single, and I don't really feel the need to get out into this world in any way, because, this is your confidence card. And this is you actually just taking good care of yourself and just heading off, towards the direction you want to head towards and stuff like that, because you already gave yourself fulfillment in the past as well. Because in the future, Queen of Wands, Confidence City, you could end up with a Leo. Okay, I do pre-shuffle these things, but the thing is, it's like you could be with a Leo, you could have Leo placements, somewhere in your star chart, no matter what. But either way, I do see so much confidence for you as well, because maybe, it's like the other person put so many unhealthy expectations and requirements on you, where you just pretty much just thought, well, I don't want to be living in your fictitious daydream, I just, it probably started off nice. Who knows? I mean, I can't say for sure since it's just a general reading. But this could also be you finally just taking off and saying, I just don't need to be dealing with excess drama anymore and all this unnecessary, requirements and stuff like that. It just does not work well with me and stuff like that. So I just see you, both man, woman, follower, fledgling, in a very confident, strong, bold, and courageous position in the future as well. Or again, with a fellow fixed sign of a Leo. Because what does Oracle say? Ancient ancestry, magical inheritance in Egypt. You could be somebody of Egyptian background, or you can have really good ancestry in any way, or you could even be an older person, or you could have been courted by an older person, or you could have so much magical inheritance. And maybe, this could also, this is also a sense within me, is, you could have already had, magical inheritance from this fulfillment of Nine of Cups, and maybe the other person probably, wanted to tag along and just say, okay, I'm willing to tag along and give you a happy home, happy earth, happy family and stuff like that. But, let's talk about that magical inheritance of yours, and it caused you to just say, you know what, I'm leaving. I don't want to deal with all this. And again, take it how it resonates with you, but you could also be somebody with so much ancient wisdom where you just think, I don't need to be dealing with any more, daydreamy, fictitious, relationships and stuff like that, because I'm already confident, bold, and brave just being by myself as well, and that's what's also being accentuated by the Four of Wands card. Wow. Because Favole wants to add... the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Butterflies. So the Eight of Butterflies is kind of like, a bit of, stuck, feeling directionless, you have no idea where you're heading towards and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, maybe you have so much ancient wisdom and so much experience where you pretty much just think, I don't mind being alone. I love my singlehood because I feel incredibly strong, confident, and courageous, and I get to, enjoy my own, magical inheritance, without having to feel like other people, want to only marry me for my money and my lifestyle for that reason and stuff like that. Because, it's like, if you're worried about that, you could end up in a situation of an Eight of Swords, situation in the future. You might really want to look into that and use your beautiful ancient, wisdom of experience and knowledge. And just to make sure, if you are currently with a beautiful individual, your true love in any way that, this person, just doesn't, will only, see this relationship just based off of stories or books or movies or TV shows in any way. Wow. Well, I guess, we've been through, oh wait, we still need to do the French Tarot. The Page of Cups, okay. Well, the thing is, the Page of Cups doesn't per se have to mean that it's all just based off of delusions in any way, or even daydreams for that matter. I mean, maybe you just really have this kind of daydreamy idea of, finding, the prince or princess charming of your future or life in any way. I mean, maybe you're currently, heading towards, the person that you really hope, is actually going to meet, your daydreaming kind of idea, your idea child of thinking, I mean, that's where a lot of realistic ideas are from, is because of an idea child, a daydream, an outline, a blueprint, whatever it may be. And this is you actually just thinking, okay, we may have the Page of Cups, but we're still not giving up on finding our true love of whoever it may be and stuff like that. Because again, maybe you might come across somebody who has the same ideas and feelings and sensations, and you both just pretty much click instantly, like puzzle pieces, for example. But either way, or you can end up also with a fellow water sign, another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the future as well. But anyway, take it how this reading resonates, but I'm going to have to leave it at this. If this reading resonated with you, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you so much for your love and devotion towards my channel and myself. In a few days, I'm going back to general readings, so for now, I'm just doing general and love. But anyway, thank you so much for your love and devotion. I hope all the best on this beautiful love journey on wherever it may take you. And if you want a personal reading, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, post in the little discussion box saying you want a personal reading from me, and I'll respond to you with my email. But other than that, best of luck, and I love you guys incredibly.